Having partnered with H&R Agri-Power since 1991, Martin Till is proud to sponsor the H&R Agri-Power Dealership of the Year video series. Martin Till, the most trusted name in no-till.
I think we were about 270 million. And then I just looked around and said, geez, this thing is going places. And one or two things are going to happen. We weren't paupers by any means, but we don't have enough money to take this thing where it needs to go. I don't know what we're going to do about that. We didn't like the thought of investors too much and stuff like that. So I guess we'll have to look at, because Dave was in our group. He was 3 stores. We were 3 stores when we got him. We were our first group. And we knew him well and stuff like that, could communicate. So I guess we told Ronnie, I guess we just need to look at this public traded. Let's see what it is. And we hired investment bankers, his investment bankers. And finally, we got down to it, said, he's going to come up here, and we're going to all meet up here today, and we're going to go through everything about public traded, show it everything they did. We flew up there and spent all day. I mean, they had everything out on a big table, and we talked. Finally, at the end of the day, I'll never forget, I said, won't me and you go back here at your office just a minute? It's me and you. I went back there and said, you tell me what you really think about this public traded. He said, Wayne, there's somebody in this building every day of my life on Wall Street won't know what we're doing. I said, Dave, I ain't no Wall Street guy. I said, I think I can do an ESOP and have the same advantages. We're 50 cents tax dollars. We're looking for expansion money. And I said, I think I can make something else work. I expect I'm not going to do public traded. So we got back on that plane, and I told Einstein, we're not going to do this. We can give this thing to employees and have the same advantage we want today, and I'm satisfied with what the price is. Whatever it is, it is. We had other farmland. This wasn't the only thing we did. We could argue about what it's worth, but it was worth the right smart to me. I mean, I thought I had to come out anyway, because we had a lot of growth and stuff. I think we'll do the ESOP, and we'll qualify for everything we want, because all of a sudden we're a tax-free company. Right. We've been 50 cents of our dollar, every dollar's been going to the government that we make. And we got our own growth fund. That's what we're after, is our own growth fund. And I said, for me, I'm 100%. That's what I want to do. I don't want to fool with Wall Street. I'm not a Wall Street person. I can't see me making a Wall Street report. I'll probably say the wrong thing or something like that. I'm not too polished on that. I'm used to saying what I think, or what I think is appropriate, go ahead on, and that's how we made the decision. And it doesn't, ESOP don't just run off, because it didn't mean much to start with. It's just a piece of paper. The fertilizer company was that way when we did it, because we were on down, when we sold that first half of it, I had $5,000, I think, when I started that company. It was like a $70-80 million deal. And I said, look, I don't know, whatever. We're going to give 60% of our half to the employees. And so it became a 50% co-op, 30% employee, and I still own 20% of it. And it worked really good too, though. I mean, I run it for them another 3 or 4 or 5 years after I sold it down to that 20%. But here it was different, but we were familiar with ESOP. That's key. The largest ESOP in the country is Bowling Green, Kentucky, Houghton's Food Markets. The old man left his grocery store to his employees. Yeah. It's a $3 billion company today. It doesn't. ESOPs don't have to stay in equipment business. They diverse. They can go in any kind of business they want to go in. Right. They can diversify. There's a lot of flexibility in it today. But the important part is that tax dollar that employees pay the taxes. Yeah. We got some people retire here at 6 figures today. Yeah. It's kind of surprised me. I seen some of them. Geez, but it's been 10, 11. See, some of them been in there longer than that, because we had that 25% set out there. Some of them in there 12, 14 years. They retired 18 or 19% of the segment. We sit by them. So all of a sudden, everybody's pretty interested. They're pretty interested in making money, and pretty interested in what the company does too. Right. But so anyway, that's been a good run for me. And for me, I visualize myself probably doing what I'm doing right here till the good Lord takes me home, more than likely. I've been married to the same lady for 64 years, I think. About, if I'm take a half a day off Saturday, she's probably ready for me to go back to work by Monday.
I know how you feel.
And we live in the middle of the farm, and that's two Mexicans there while I go off the farm. The little girl was filming, I think, or something. These boys like our family. Some of them been with us 20 years. They come here and stay 9 months and go home. They're legal H-2As. They come here, and my wife knows their kids and pictures of the kids, and they bring pictures, and so it's just like your family always. We just built them 2 new houses this year. Yeah, they got 2 new bunkhouses and all for them. Good people, but and my grandson's got them running the precision stuff. Some of them can't even speak English. I don't know how they're doing that, but whatever they got, they can run most of it. That top 8 or 9 can run everything we got, I think, before. But
Very cool.
for me, life's just been good. It's been a good run. I've had great people. I'm on my second group of people. I had one lady work for me 40 years at the fertilizer company. I had a gas and oil company before that. When I quit W.R. Grace, I bought a gas and oil company.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And W.R. Grace was the 8th largest corporation in the world. That's where I learned my fertilizer business.